let's get going. Hopefully you guys had a great time. This is where we get to share. Who do we want to start with first? Let's get with the beginners and intermediate. Talk to us. What did you experience? How was it? Share some of your learnings.
Laura, ask him a question. Laura, ask him a question, please.
Yes, is there any way that we could get, I know that the team is working on a glossary. So when the glossary is completed, if that could be socialized, that would be great.
I love it. So we'll show you a hidden link to it because it hasn't been completely done, but you can at least look through it because we're trying to concatenate some of the words and they're linking to all. So we have our own vocabulary and then we're linking to additional information so that you can go to all these different sites. So Nelup, if you're there, just write that down so that we can share with the group.
Yeah, awesome. And is there going to be in Spanish also, so it's accessible to all?
Sí.
Pero y lo francés.
Yes, Omar volunteered. Omar volunteered to do that. Omar, great job. Thank you for volunteering, Omar.
Come again?
We will work on that. Thank you. Absolutely.
That was one thing.
I just want to make sure that people are thinking about our Spanish-speaking audience.
Y Dios me lo bendiga, Señor.
All right. Again, back to the beginners and intermediate. What did you learn? Talk to us.
I mean, for me, being here for the first time and not really working in IT, it was great to get an understanding of the 4 ceremonies and kind of who participates. I didn't realize that the product owner's role and how important it is to kind of getting everything started up. So them having to be kind of 2 to 3 iterations ahead and having the product backlog kind of planned out going in can make the difference between potentially a 1-hour ceremony to 4 to 6 hours. And so that was really interesting to hear.
Wow, excellent. Excellent.
Wow, that sounds like an advanced session rather than a beginner session.
You know, Saba, just because we're beginners and intermediate doesn't mean that we have advanced thoughts.
We'll see about that.
Yes, Flower. Yes, that's how you grow.
Our team today is bringing it, so gauntlet drop.
Intimidation. Anything else from the beginning intermediate team? All right. If not, keep in mind that we're here to help you. So continue to come over here. We also have a wonderful forum that we can collaborate in there on different topics. Also, we have an amazing video library. So not this session here, but all the Wednesday sessions have been recorded and you can actually go through that. The only recommendation that I ask you is please fast forward when you see my face. Fast forward to the good stuff, okay? And then you'll see the rest of the presentation. I normally do my introductions. So great. Going to the advanced group. Marcelo seems a little overconfident today, but we will see. Advanced group, talk to us.
Okay, so bang.
That's it. Drop the mic.
Wow.
This started off on a blank page. Okay, and I'm gonna leave to the person who posed the question to kick us off. So take it away, Carlos.
Hey, good morning, everybody. So here's the problem. Us as Agilists have a continuing problem with any organization is that we're constantly having to do or work with new tools. Whatever organization you go to or new job you're trying to go targeting to be employed at, you may already have a certification in something and they have something else. And you're not having quite worked on a tool before. So I was part of an assessment within an organization to determine what tools that are out there. And we used Google Sheets or Google Forms to pose like 20 questions to people within the organization to come back with what tools they've used, how long they've used it, what types of experience level they have, and its capabilities. And through that, there were still complications not enough buy-in. The people within the organization probably didn't have time to participate in the survey, so we didn't get a lot of information returned back to us. So essentially, we did come to a conclusion to present to executive management, but even with executive management approving the top 3 types of tools to assess, we still had complications with engagement, and people had issues with the tools. The tool meaning managing the project, being able to record the outcomes and progress, and reporting on demand. So what we did was I worked with the team, that we have a team of people here, and we came up with a whole bunch of tools and ideas.
Excellent.
Go next. Somebody take us.
Yeah, I'll go next. And so in between us doing this, we also found out that there was a lot of complexity. And inbuilt in the complexity is that all we're trying to do is to give value to the customer and the team involved, and also to recognize that the team are actually people. So there's value to the customer, value to the team, value to everybody involved in that and in the choice that the company makes as well.
Cool. Who's next? One more person, Rick. I want to hear that these guys really brought it home today. One more person from the team. One more.
Individuals.
Go for it, Laura.
Individuals and customer value over tool decisions and sunk cost.
Whoa. Whoa, there you go. And this is why I love my team, or our team.
Nice job. But to Carlos's survey, Carlos, the other thing we added to our survey was where there was conflict, because 2 tools were doing the same thing and it was causing conflict in the team. That was the other survey, the survey question we added.
Cool. Awesome. So thank you, Rick.
Great job, guys. Great job. Art, curious, how did it go? Or anybody that worked with Art today, talk to me. How did it go? What did you learn?
Don't ask me. I always have a good time.
That's true. That is true.
Art was extremely helpful to me today.
And to me as well.
All right. All right. Do you want to share anything, or it's just extremely helpful?
I'll give you the quick and dirty. I'm not having great opportunities for Agile experience at my employment. So I was looking to Art for other ideas on where I could get that experience, and he suggested that I bounce into the team that's actually developing the app. So now I'm seeing things live and in real time, actual things instead of just theory. So thank you, Art. Thank you for your thoughts.
All right. All right. That's awesome. Anyone else?
Well, I've discussed with Art about the way that the company I just started working for is structured as far as scrums go, and was just looking for some opinion because it's different than anything I've experienced before. And he was very helpful in validating certain things and making some recommendations on how to get things up and running within my application area, which is the area of my scrums versus my project management of entire projects. So it's kind of got a 2-layer structure there.
Awesome.
Well, first, congratulations on a new job.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Right. All right. And I think you were going to run some kind of retrospect. I can't wait till you run that, right? What day is that scheduled? Patrice?
What are you talking about?
No, got put her on the spot, buddy.
All right, let me tag that.
I remember that conversation. Come on. Oh, absolutely. Would I run retrospectives? I mean, if it's a question amongst my team. Oh, yeah.
Are we forgetting somebody, Rick?
No, she mentioned that somebody asked her to do a retrospective for the team. I think that's what Rick is referring to.
Yeah, that's what I said, but I didn't want to go into it just in case she was still having
a bad experience and she didn't want to.
Yes, I wanted to hold off on that just in case. So
Are we?
I'm not, I'm somehow lost, guys. You'll have to bring me back to what you're talking about.
That's okay. We'll tag that. Let's continue with the rest of the group and we'll have that conversation. All right. So the next group, the product team, talk to me. How'd it go?
Very
Hello.
productive day. We're on
Very
Trello.
productive.
Ooh, you're actually on Trello now? You actually have a backlog?
What?
Woo!
Ooh. Ooh.
So does that mean Rick? So does that mean Rick laid out his must-haves and nice to
No,
have?
we fired Rick.
Oh,
It fired me. And I'm out the door right now. But hopefully someone's going to communicate with me though. I hope I'm not left in the complete
We'll
dark.
send you an email.
All right, thank you.
Ouch. Ouch. Ouch.
Unacceptable.
Very
guys.
agile of you, Leon.
Making some progress there. Great. So it sounds like you're going to go through a little bit of turbulence because you've got a new team member coming, and you got, as a team, you got to figure out how to integrate with that new team member that'll be joining.
Well, Marcelo, if you think about it, he has two. He has the one you just finished saying, and now he's rethinking his latest departure and figuring out, wait a second, if I'm paying for it, shit.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, exactly.
So Leon has two challenges to deal with because
yeah,
he got a very upset, quote, Hawaiian.
Yeah. In other words, if Mike as a team member does not, he's got it.
Yeah.
As Mike as a team member doesn't realize that there's a recent new hire that's going to be starting on Monday, Leon's also got to think about, okay, how do we break this to the developers that we already have on the team? Aha. Aha.
All right, guys. Let's give some more opportunities. Anyone else, again, that took the product area and want to talk about it? Anything else you learned?
Yeah, what is the product idea? What is the product idea?
Whoa.
I don't know what it is.
We all learning. So we are trying to learn Trello, and we are currently working on the backlog and the other security backlog and UX design, and everyone is collaborating with one another.
Carlos, we're building a mobile app as a resource for Scrum Masters and Agile coaches.
All right, and it's going to be hot, and you're going to want it, and everyone's going to use it because we're going to love it.
Spoken like a true business owner.
Telling you.
The other thing
So
that we did is we assigned roles.
That's important.
Yeah.
Yeah, we assigned the role.
Right.
We decided how many are going to be there in each team.
Yep. We have a sprint cadence. We have development team members, and then we have validation team members.
Okay.
So
I got a question for you, because you know that it matters. Do you have a working agreement?
That we're going to be doing that next. So we didn't have time for that today.
Okay.
But we talked about it.
We did. Yep. It was brought up.
Cool.
Very good.
And another thing, we decided that first week we are going to do the sprint planning. Second week is going to be backlog refinement, and third week is going to be the sprint review and retrospective. So because we are going to meet once a week, right, on Saturdays. So we had to decide, like, in 3 weeks we'll achieve that, and if we need additional week, we'll add one more week later on.
Who's the product owner?
Billy Boy.
I think Leon, right?
No, Bill.
Bill.
I am. And Rick, I need to get with you at some point. So I know it's Rick. Need to get with Rick because to get a lot more detail. I know your schedule.
I'll fly you over here and we can have a conversation.
Fantastic. I'd love
Bill's
to do
going to Hawaii.
There you go. Have some poi.
Yeah, we'll chat. We'll chat. All right. So thank you very much. Great conversation. And we have to continue this. This is not just here during Saturday. We do this throughout the week. We're having conversation. We have a forum. We have a Wednesday session. Leon, what's the Wednesday session look like?
We're going to be doing a session on scary UX.
Wow.
All right.
How'd it go, guys?